in Jamestown at the moment, and behind me is the Jamestown Lighthouse. We went there, but we cannot access inside the lighthouse today because the place is under maintenance, but you can take photos around. This 92-feet lighthouse in Jamestown was built in the 1930s to replace an earlier lighthouse which was built in 1871. A lighthouse is a tower containing a powerful flashing lamp that is built on a small island and is used to guide ships or warn them of danger. Just think of control towers at the airports. But now, in this particular lighthouse, people go up the spiral staircase to view Jamestown Accra from the top. So behind me, there's a construction project ongoing, a construction of a fishing harbor. It's just behind, or should I say beside, the Jamestown Lighthouse. Yes, so still in Jamestown, I am currently at Fort James Prison. This fort, which is a few meters from the lighthouse, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which was added to the World Heritage List in 1979. We met a tour guide who mentioned that the entry fee into the fort is 30 Ghana cedis per person. We've made payment and now we're going inside.
So this is Fort James.
Okay.
Used as a slave activities, and after they stopped the slavery, turned it as a prison. And Ghana first Prime Minister Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, he was jailed here for a year, and he came out. Ghana got independent in 1957. Oh. And this place is just about done in 2007. President Kufuor said this is the city, we shouldn't keep prisoners here. So he regimed them to Main Sawan prison. And this is where the prisoners and the slaves cook their food. After they stopped the slavery, they turned it as a prison. So most of our political presidents were jailed here. This is the story of Joseph Davison, slave master, slave trader, having to carry slaves away. Something happened to him and he died. They buried him there.
This grave, just a few meters away from the lighthouse, is said to have been that of John Davis. Now we're about entering one of the small slave dungeons that is said to have housed about 40 slaves at a time. It said 40 slaves
in one room. These are the shackles that they use it to chain them. 20 stand, 20 sleep, and the next day those who stand will sleep and those who sleep will stand. So 40 slaves in one room.
So this place is the former slave market. Slaves were being sold here, and on the floors here you can see shackles that slaves were usually tied to.
The door of no return. When you are here, it means you've gone to so many countries.
Where I am standing right now is called the Door of No Return. It is said that when slaves passed here, they never got back. You know, they were taken to different countries and being sold over there. Yeah. When the slaves passed the Door of No Return, there was a tunnel here. I don't know if you can see the marks. It was sealed. There was a tunnel here where they would pass out to the sea, and they were taken, you know, to be sold wherever it is they were taking them to. It's actually really sad.
This is a lock-up room for slave women. When slave masters request them to rape or to fuck, when you don't give yourself to him, you'll be dead till you die. No food, no water, which is very bad.
This place is said to have been a TV room for the Fort James prisoners. On the day this was written, Nigeria scored 1 in a football match while Ghana scored 4.
The largest castle in West Africa is Elimina and Cape Coast.
Yes.
It's large, big, huge. This was the first port and harbor that we have by the British. By doing to political reasons, move everyone from there, giving the land to Chinese to build fishing harbor. And look at the white board in far distance. That's Christiansburg. Belongs to the Danes. So that's Danish Accra. Also, all the fishermen that you can see, they just arrived. Most of them go very far to fish, except Tuesday is off day for the fishermen. So no one climbed the ocean on Tuesdays. That's the taboo.
This Bible house, which is directly opposite James Fort, is said to have been where the slaves were branded back in the day. Since we are now done with James Fort, we'll be taking a stroll to the fishing village. What is it called? Buffalo. Buffalo. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. At the Jamestown Fishing Village. It's a huge fishing community here, and it's really beautiful and picturesque. Yeah, I'm going to take photos. Actually, yeah, I have to. It is so awesome. You have to be here. This beautiful fishing community in Jamestown, Accra, mostly known for its brightly colored boats, has been a tourist attraction for the longest time. A few years ago, most of the fishermen moved here because their homes, schools for their children, and even churches were demolished for the building of the new fishing harbor contracted to the Chinese, which I showed you earlier. The construction project started in 2020 and is still ongoing. The main source of livelihood in this area is fishing, and fishing goes on every day except for Tuesdays, where there's no one on sea, as the fishermen say it's a taboo to go fishing on Tuesdays. Since today is a Wednesday and fishing is ongoing, we're going to try as much as possible to see if we can hop into a boat and see what the sea looks like.
No, wait, it's not going. Can you enter? Maybe they want to help you.
Oh my god.
You have to put your leg up. There you go. No. Not that. You entered the wrong way.
Thank you. So I'm inside a very huge boat right now in Jamestown Fishing Village, and we are going fishing. Awesome, right? This is so thrilling. So whenever you are in Jamestown, you can stop by the fishing village and maybe talk to anyone who owns a boat and tell them you want to go fishing. We haven't agreed on the price yet, so I don't know if it's going to be an arm and a leg, but let's just go. It's awesome. It's thrilling, yes. It turns out everything happened so fast. We just got to this fishing village and asked one of the first persons we saw if we could get on a boat and go into the sea. He responded in the affirmative, and before we knew it, a boat was being dragged to the shore and I was carried inside the boat. No negotiation, nothing. No price mentioned and all. Whenever you visit here, I mean, if it's like us, that nothing was agreed from the beginning, you can give them a huge tip like we did. I mean, we gave them a very huge tip because, I mean, we didn't know what to do. They were so nice. And this is very different from what the people who gave us directions to come to the fishing village said. We were told that because we were with a camera and I was filming, that the people might likely be hostile and not friendly, so we should be very, very careful. When we got here, people allowed us to film their fishes and, talk to them. And they are overall friendly. I mean, if you listen to what a lot of people say, you might never, ever, ever visit a place. This experience is so cool. Let's just enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you later.
Bro, what did you catch?
An octopus! Oh my god! This is the first time I have seen and held an octopus. Our last stop for the day was Jamestown Fishing Village, and after we left the fishing village to the main road, we stumbled on this old fort called Usher Fort. Usher Fort is a fort in Accra, Ghana, which was built by the Dutch in 1649, and it was formerly used for slave trading before it became a prison. We won't be going in today, but I read online that the entry fee is 10 Ghana cedis per person. Yeah, that's it. We went to the lighthouse. We went to Jamestown Fishing Village, which was the highlight of it all. We went on a boat into the sea. We had a nice experience, and then we gave a tip to the person who helped us, with the boat ride and everything. It was so beautiful. So whenever you come to Accra, please visit Jamestown. It's such a beautiful place. I was told the language spoken in Jamestown is called Ga. And Jamestown is the oldest part of Accra, Ghana. The Ghanaians there were so friendly. Everyone wanted to help. Another thing, the person who took us to Fort James prison and showed us some places, more like the tour guide, mentioned that he just does the tour for people to support this school created by the youth of Jamestown for the children of Jamestown. So he mentioned that if you are a Ghanaian or a tourist who feel you can help these children with educational materials like pen, pencils, books, and even food items for their lunch, yam, rice, gari, anything you feel you can give to them, it would really be beautiful. He said his name is Nee, and if you want to contact him, please reach out to me on Instagram and I'll give his phone number to you. And he also helps take you around Jamestown. Yes, so whatever tip you're giving at the end of the day is going to be as a donation to support these children. Yeah, it was really beautiful. And also at James Fort Prison, we paid 30 Ghana cedis per person to access it, and there are other tourist attractions in Jamestown. It was really beautiful. I'm so glad we went on this adventure. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. Ghana is beautiful, Jamestown is beautiful, and I'll continue my adventure some other day. So for now, bye bye. But don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also click on the bell icon so that you can get notified of subsequent videos I upload. It's still your girl Vera, and I'm going back to eating my bull fruit. Yeah, so bye bye.